Hey guys, here are my UFC Fight Night predictions, and Spike has hooked us up once again, and we have free fights April 1st, and it's going to be held in Nashville, Tennessee. Really excited. It's actually pretty, it's close to where I live, not too far away, but I think I'm going to stay in Orlando for this one and not drive all the hours to go. But first prediction, Carlos Condit versus Martin Kampmann. Now Kampmann's coming down from middleweight to welterweight, and Carlos, he was the WEC champ, welterweight champ, but WEC dissolved the welterweight division, so now he's fighting with the big boys in the UFC, and I'm really excited for him. I think he can hang in. A lot of people think he can hang in with the best of them, including GSP, and I happen to agree. So I'm going to pick Carlos by decision. Even though Martin, he's great, he's phenomenal stand-up, he's good, well-versed on the ground, I'm going to have to pick Carlos because I think Carlos just is maybe more well-rounded, and he could probably finish the fight by submission or knockout, but I'm going to have to pick him by decision, picking Carlos, the natural-born killer. Condit, yes. Next prediction is Ryan Bader versus Carmelo Marrero. Bader is the Ultimate Fighter winner, and I picked against him. I actually picked Vinny to win by submission, and I was wrong. I admit it, I was wrong. Bader's a solid wrestler, and I really think that he could be kind of like the Gray Maynard of the 205 division. Gray, who fights at 155, is a solid wrestler, and his striking has improved immensely. And Bader, he's not quite there yet. He hasn't established himself in the 205 division, but I definitely think he could. Now, Carmelo's coming over from the WEC. He used to fight in the UFC, and his only 2 losses have been to Gouveia and Gonzaga, which shows that he's a tough guy. And, he has a lot of heart. I really enjoyed his fight. I think that in this fight, Bader is... I was going to go with Bader by decision, but I'm going to pick Bader by TKO. I think he's going to push the action, and I'm going out on a limb and saying a TKO. I'm not completely counting out Carmelo because I think he could surprise us as well, but I'm picking Bader to win by TKO. Next prediction, it was supposed to be Efrain Escudero versus Jeremy Stephens, but Efrain got injured and he's out of the fight, and now Jeremy is going to be fighting on the undercard. Now with Tyson Griffin and Rafael Dos Anjos is going to be fighting on the main card, so this is my prediction for them. Rafael, his last fight was against Jeremy, and he kind of was like on the highlight reel for Jeremy because he got knocked out by Jeremy. So he's coming off that loss, and now he's fighting Tyson Griffin, who, is a really tough guy, a solid wrestler, his hands are improving, just moving his way up the lightweight division. So I really can't bet against Tyson in this one. I'm going to pick Tyson by decision, and it's purely because last 6 fights of Tyson have been by decision. So I'm picking Tyson by decision. That's my decision. Last prediction is Junie Browning versus Cole Miller. Junie, crazy kid. Fighting Cole Miller now. And I don't know. Junie, he's decent on the ground. He's a purple belt. His hands are decent. But I think, I don't know, I have Cole Miller on this one. I have Cole Miller by submission. What I want is Cole to just come in, first round, freaking jump guard. Cole, if you're listening to this, just freaking jump guard, butt scoot, anything. Submit him like that, with a triangle, like that. First round, first minute, come on. That's the one. I know your hands are good. And if you want to keep it standing, if you're a little hard, it's like, I want to keep it standing, that's fine. But you'll make me very happy if you submit him in the first minute. And that's all I can say. Cole Miller by submission, whatever.